Good afternoon. My name is Jill. And I mean absolutely no disrespect and no harm. I'm just somebody who I think is a little sensitive to those who are. And I just want to come here and give people a voice. I think sometimes after you've passed away, there's things that didn't get to be said. Jobs. And like I said, I mean no disrespect. Okay. Ooh, all of a sudden I got Emma. Histories of War. Kevin Glum. Reasonably Fast. I Am Sad. Boy, a whole bunch came through at once. Okay. Well, like I said, my name is Jill. Hi. And I mean, no disrespect. Same. I got Kevin, and then I got Kevin is waiting for you. I have a cat named Kevin, which I think is funny. Kevin. Is there somebody named Kevin here who... Chapter. Seeking attention. There's a lot of interference that's coming through. And hidden threats. Wow. Interference or not, there's a lot coming through right now. Trying to sort out what could be legit and what is not isn't always easy. Oh, this is really cool. Look at that. Whatever still works. You know I gotta try to pump. Oh, and then I got incorrect. It doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know if it does or not. It's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna visit a few people here. Crosby's not. Get regret. God, there is a lot coming through. Like I said, I do not believe all of this is legit. A lot of this is frequencies, but I do think that spirits can attract that. And it's interesting because we are right here underneath some power lines. And I think that has a lot to do with the amount that comes through on my devices. Venture into the shadows. Interesting. Necrometer is interesting sometimes, the things that come across. Like I said, we've got to take these apps with a grain of salt. But when there is this much activity, the day it happened, when there's this much activity on my devices, no, like I just said, I don't consider it all legit. But I do believe that spirits attract it. And the premise behind it is that spirits attract these frequencies, or they use these frequencies and this energy and to communicate. So maybe there's trying to draw the energy in. And then I got bumped. Somebody bumped me? Is there somebody here with me? Downhearted. You know, people ask me all the time, why do you think spirits live in cemeteries? I don't think you guys reside here all the time. I don't think that's how this works. But I believe that people leave their energy behind. And I believe that I believe that when people pass away, they don't really go anywhere. Is there any energy here with me? Are there any spirits here with me today? Yes, I can. Are you in there? Is there someone here with me? And if there is anybody here with me, 6. I got 6. Are there 6 spirits around me? And if there is anybody here with me, can I ask you what it's like in the afterlife? I just got court case. That might be some residual energy from somebody who's buried here. Haunted by what I've done. Who is it that's speaking?
Billy.
Billy.
After.
Billy. I'm looking for a William or a Bill. Are you buried here, Billy?
In the Canadian.
Canadian? I heard me.
This.
True straight.
Was that really somebody named Billy speaking to me? I will not. If there are any spirits here, energies here that can hear me, can you tell me what it's like in the afterlife? Everybody here always wants to know, what's it like in the afterlife? Oh, there's a little hole. Not too bad? Is that what I heard?
One of my businesses.
Is there anybody here
More than a bit.
who can answer that question for me? What's it like in the afterlife?
Pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet?
It's mother.
What do you experience? What do you experience when you cross over?
Helping.
Nothing? What does it feel like when your physical body dies, but your soul doesn't? Can you tell me what it's like when you die and then you're not dead? I mean, well, you are, but your soul is not gone. Is reincarnation real?
Bible back at. Yeah, so.
Is there such a thing as reincarnation? Is God real?
That.
Budded on earth to bloom in heaven, oh darling.
Scriptures. 11.
Marionette, daughter of L.R. and Maggie Hooks, March 6, 1939, April 10th.
We let you go inside.
Oh.
Ezekiel.
I'm sorry, Maggie, that you lost your baby girl.
Products.
Is God real?
More rest.
Is God waiting for you when you pass away?
Solid back.
What about Jesus?
15 years.
Is Jesus real? Do you see?
What's this ask?
Do you see Jesus in the afterlife? Goal.
Hey.
This device right here is a stored word bank. So spirits can go in and choose words and send them across to communicate. But you got to take that with a grain of salt, because not all words are available.
It'd have been a little bit.
Might be like 1,000 words that they can choose from.
He said, yeah.
So sometimes they send across the closest word to what they want to say.
Talked about the depth.
Carrie Crisco, 1888 to 1961. Children, Claude, Ruby, and Louise. Well, Claude, Ruby, and Louise, your children, Carrie? Can you hear me, Carrie? I have another question that I get asked all the time. When you die, what is your name? Does your soul have its own name? I've always been curious about that. If your soul is Peter on earth, what is your name? What's your soul name? Do you carry that earthly name? I often wonder that too. Mary Jane Sanders, 1863 to 1945. Mother's gone but not forgotten. It's really beautiful. Mary Jane, you were very loved.
Different realm. Valencia al tener.
Can you see me? I always wonder that. Is there anybody here who can actually see me? If you can, just tell me what color my dress is or what color my hair is. I said my name when I first moved in. When I first walked in. Anybody remember what my name is?
All the courses.
Hans.
Wait a minute. I got them all. I don't think you just said what I heard. That had to have been a blip.
They would have said it.
What was that? That was interesting. It's always interesting what comes across. Legit or not legit. It makes me laugh. So is there anyone here with me? Is there anybody here who wishes to communicate? This cemetery is pretty big, but I think I'm standing in the section where visited locations.
I was
What was that? This is an interesting cemetery. The energy here is very different. It's not bad. It's not negative.
Go to Zipri.
It's different. There's a lot of recent burials here. So I was saying a minute ago, I think I'm in the section where people were buried first.
That makes it.
Write it. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm getting here that's actually legit. I'm going to probably go in a minute, but I wanted to ask one more time. Is there anybody here that wants to communicate? No. Say no or yes. It's okay if you don't want to. You don't have to communicate with me. You can ignore me. You can tell me to go away. You can
Plumbing.
You can communicate with me.
Yeah.
Alexander?
Eat your meat.
Got the name Alexander. Indisputably. That's interesting. Is there an Alexander around here?
Kids.
Eliza, Frank. I don't want to go to anybody who's been buried recently. I'm just not a fan of that. I don't want to be disrespectful. Let's go.
Oh, no, I hope.